Today I'm going to review 4 books from the Adarna house. I bought these books when, pre-COVID. First, let's review their physical, their size. Let's review their size and their look and their composition. So first, let's have Araw sa Palengke. So it's bigger than a pen, of course. See? Alright. And the material is a board, only a board. So this one is thin with glossy kind of paper. So this kind of book you cannot give to your toddlers, but you can read to them, definitely. Okay, let's review the contents. First, we have Araw sa Palengke by May Tobias Papa and illustrated by Isabel Rojas. I chose this book because when I was a kid, I grew up in a palengke. So I know how colorful and adventurous my childhood was. So I wanted to share that with my son since he is living in the city. So, and I'm glad he liked this book. Now for the contents, for the illustrations, it's very nice for me. I don't know what kind of art this is, but it's very Filipino. And as you can see, even the mom is wearing duster. The words used are very illustrative. You can literally see, feel, hear, and smell the palengke. This one, the center fold, is our favorite part of the book. There are no dialogues in it, just an illustration of what a palengke looks like. And with this, in this part, I asked my son if he can find the fish, where he can find the main character and her mom, if he can find someone sleeping. Okay, now as I mentioned about the words, this book is a book in 2 languages. So you can read in Filipino and you can read in English. So every other day or whenever my son wants me to read this book, I usually interchange using the languages so he feels like I'm reading 2 books. So aside from that, he also gets to learn some Filipino words. So the story is obviously a day in the life when a child goes with her mom into the palengke, to the market. So it starts off really early when she wakes up. And then there is a critical part here that the mom asks her to cling to her tightly always because the market can be very busy and she might get lost, which is very important for a book, not just to go to places but to teach values as well. And then one part here, she particularly likes this clay pot, but she also promised her mom not to ask for so many things, so she just kept quiet. But like all moms, the mom felt that the kid really wanted it, and as a reward for her obeying, in the end, the mom bought it anyway, and she was so happy. See? And of course, the story ends with the kid saying thank you to her mom. Very nice book. And this one, I don't like to eat, is also is bigger than a pen too. Okay, and it's the same material with the previous book. Just a board with glossy paper. I Don't Like to Eat by Excel Di Kianco and illustrated by Marcos Nada. Now, I particularly love this book because it doesn't have this is one of the classic books that teaches him, being the picky eater that he is, to eat more healthy food. Illustrations are very nice. I'm not really good in commenting on the illustrations, but I should say that they are eye-catching for the child. As I said, what I liked about this is it doesn't have any dialogues in it, so the book is very open to interpretation and to your own words as the storyteller. So you can make up your own story and even name the main character your child. So for this one, I named this child Romulo because he doesn't like to eat. Okay, for the story, it starts with this illustration emphasizing that he doesn't like to eat healthy food and would only eat junk food. And then one day, the junk food monster came out of his tummy because he was eating too much junk food. See? The monster even said, "Hi, I am the junk food monster." And of course, the kid was so scared and he asked for help. The strong little apple, the strong little healthy apple, went to help him, came to help him. And then his mom came serving healthy food, and which he learned to happily eat. Oh, and there's a bonus here at the back. They have recipes, right? And we have two board books here. Slightly smaller than the first two ones. It's our breakfast. See? Okay. And the first one, Halu Halo, is a board book. So it's board from the front to the back. And the last one, Kayang is board book also. But at the back, there's a mini activity where your child can lace his pretend shoes. Halu Halo! And as you can see, my son's first books are more about food because I really would like him to eat a lot and appreciate food. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, so for this one, of course, obviously it talks about the Filipinos' favorite dessert, which is Halu Halo. And this one, oh sorry, let me just check who illustrated this. I can't see actually. It's not here. Alright, so the colors used for this are very bright and very simple. No words also for the story. Actually, this is more of a cookbook for Halu Halo because the story is that this guy just wants Halu Halo, and what the question is, what will he mix up, or what will he what ingredients does he need to make Halu Halo? So So for the first part, we have, you can discuss this with your child. What beans are these? Which can be put first at the bottom of the tumbler. And what's amazing is that this book is very tactile, so you can play around poking with it because there are holes in it. See? And when you turn the page, you can see pictures through the holes again. Holes to play into. Whoop! Look, it's until he's ready to eat it. The end. Finally, Kayang. Written by Alisa Judith Reyes and illustrated by Lisa Flores. And there's also said photographed by Jingo Montenegro. That's right. Okay, so this one is a personal favorite because it encourages my son to be independent. The illustrations, I think, I don't really know what technique this is, but if you look at it closely, they look like cut up paper and photographed to make the illustration. And then the words are very simple. The word kaya or can is repetitive all throughout the book. So by the end of the book, your child will be familiar with the word kayang, which means I can. And the usual household chores you can see too, like cleaning up, even the backyard, playing with the dog, and of course dressing up by themselves and putting on some shoes. So I remember after a few reads with this one with my son, maybe around 10 times, when I asked him kaya, he would say yes or no or I need help. So he became familiar with the word kaya, which is one of the greatest Filipino words you can use because it is empowering. Okay, so that's it. Those are the reviews for these books by Adarna Publishing. So I'm going to put in the comment section where you can buy them. If I'm not mistaken, you can order online and have it delivered to your doorstep. Okay, so again, we reviewed Araw sa Palengke, I Don't Like to Eat, Halu Halo, and Kayang. Thank you guys. Please like and subscribe.